Hey, what's up, everybody? Your guy, the top. Funny thing, yeah. So, after sharing this story, bro, my DM is lit. Wamama wanataka kufinish kumalo. Umesema sasa munimalize kabisa. Where? Obinna, no, me, I'll give you peace. No, Obinna, you know this. Obinna, nini, wachana na hao, tafuta kienyeji vizuri ugroom. Sijui huyu ndio wako, sijui baki kwa nani, sijui jifanye mimi ndakupea. Oh, I only have one child. Oh, mimi sina mtoto. Oh, I only have 3 children but nini. Ni campaign trail iko huko kwa DM. Mmesema mnataka kunimaliza completely. Mnataka kanyaga shingo. Let me tell you a very interesting thing, yeah? You would never know the perfect woman until you have the perfect woman. It's the same way you will never know the perfect man until you have the perfect man. And there's no perfect man, there's no perfect woman. But sasa tu the shortcomings itakuwa a bit less, okay? But you will never know until you experience them. You will see them in church. Kwanza hao ndio sasa ndo ni stima. Nimeona wengine, mimi na kanisa nini, mimi ndo prayer warrior. Kuna sijui mwingine anakuambia ati look for someone a little bit educated. Mwingine anakuambia utafuta kienyeji. You will never ever know the perfect man or the perfect woman until you have been with them. That is when even when you look at your exes, you're like, I've been with ABCD, but huyu alikuwa fadhali, huyu alikuwa better. The same way also your exes also sometimes they look at who they had and they look at you and they're like, this one I let go, this one was kidogo special, kidogo. You see? So you never know. So you see even you over there who's thinking maybe you're the best. Maybe you're thinking I'm the best for you. Wakuna tutu vitu. Sometimes it's never even about the looks or the money. Sometimes it's normally just about compatibility or understanding each other. Ama the way you guys just gel and bond. Ushona two couples twingine, you don't understand why they are together, but wamependana, unaangalia uko like sasa how did these two end up together? Yeah, inakuanga hivyo. It's not even about that you have to look for someone from here. That is how you'll find that. If you go to church, you'll find the perfect wife. If you go to the village, you'll find the perfect one. If you go to town, the ladies in the city are bad. No, you will never know. You will never know until you have experienced. That is when you'll sit down and go like, wait a minute. This one is a little bit different. And there are also people who also don't like different. You see, they get something good. Maybe it's a good woman or a good man. And they're used to the bad ones. They're like, mbona we are different. Mbona we are maneno. Mbona we are ni shauti. Mbona we ni pigi. Mbona we are fanyi nini. So there's always that. And everybody in a relationship normally has their shortcomings. No matter who you are. The only perfect human being was Jesus. And we all know how that ended. The rest of us ni kujaribu tu. Automatically kuna vitu ndafanya hazita kubamba, kuna vitu utafanya hazita nibamba, but at least let the good outweigh the bad. Isikuwe zile za. Yeah, but this video was just doing to tell how watu wako kwa DM koma. Mimi sai staki mambo ya wanawake, staki. Wacha tutengeneze pesa, wacha tulee watoto. Mimi wanawake, ni mumenifika huku. Yeah, cheki and then naona kanini kana kama. Na vieti natokelezi kwa kuna nikula, my whip. Yeah. Anyway, nime derail kidogo. Mimi staki mambo ya wanawake. Nope. Wacheni tu ikae. Hii matukio nimeona back to back. Wacha ikae. And then nimeona by the kuna watu wasema, hauna nyota ya hakuna kitu kama nyota ya mapenzi. Nah. It just happens you find the perfect person nini. By the research, 75% of marriages end up in divorce. Yeah. Only 25 succeed. 75% all of marriages. That is why probably I've never been. Because you sit down, you like someone, you put this, you try this. And then also, by the way, right now, if any woman, if I was to take any woman and we get serious, I would stress you for no reason, yeah? You'd be paying for the other women's mistakes. You see, yeah, you'll be paying for the other women's mistakes, because I will have a lot of trust issues. You know, ndakwa insecure, ndakwa the red flag alert iko on, kamiste kadogo niko nimesha withdraw. You know, I'll have a lot of comparisons. I'll be comparing this, ukifanya kitu hivi niko ukionja kapombe kidogo niko nini, yeah. So I'll just stress you for no reason. So I also don't think is the right direction to go. Yeah, so for now muniwache tu kidogo. Yeah, wacha tukae miaka kama 2 hivi, tutafute pesa kwanza. Yeah. Yo, what's up everybody? Your guy at top. So I need your help. Okay? So in my DM from TikTok, Facebook, Instagram is lit. Like, I'm getting a lot of advice, which I really appreciate. Asanteni sana. And I'm getting a lot of pointers and also direction. So I'm being told niwachane na wamama, nitafute to youngins, to girls. Okay? Basically, people my age mates, niachane nao. So nobody 34, nobody between 30. Wananiambia ati kuanzia tu hapo 30 kusonga hivi kidogo tricky. So wananiambia nitafute between 20 to 24. So what do you guys think? Should I go for this two kashuguas to nini nitafute? Wananiambia nitafute kamutu hapo kadogo nikagroom nini. Personally, I've never really preferred to girls, because I always feel like hawajamachua, yani kuongea, kuvibe nini. But I mean to some to kashugwa zotoka, no, you know me, I'm 20 but I'm thinking like I'm 25. No, you can't think like you're 25 because you've never been 25, so you don't know how 25-year-olds think. It comes with experience. So yes, you're thinking you're a little bit smarter, but I always say, you know me, I'm much. No. It's just that you are a little bit smarter than the average your age mates. Okay, so always think that. And you think that when you get someone who's maybe a mumama means someone when you probably ameshaza. Ka ushaza we ni mumama, we ni mama ya mtu, okay? Okay. So when you get a mama ya mtu, like a single mother, maybe she has 2, maybe 3, maybe even 4, maybe even 5 kids. Unapata kidogo akona maturity flani, akona understanding flani. So that's what has normally been my preference. Like me, I've always thought that meet ka 20-year-old, kia kitu kingine katamu excite, kesho amesha lose direction, wameenda whatever. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we? Oh man, I'm even feeling weird even discussing. It feels odd. Like, hey, see. So between 20 to 24, iko aje, iko sawa? Hebu mniambie kwenye comment section below. Ama tucheze 25 to 30 mahali hapo. Ama tuseme kufa gari kufa driver. Turudi tu hapo kwa 34, 35 maybe. Because I'm turning 35 this June, so maybe hata mpaka 40. Tucheze mpaka 40. Tucheze hapo 40. Kakirudi. What do you think? So kuna hizo batches tatu. 20 to 24, 25 to 30, ama 30 to 40. Tucheze wapi? Aya, piga kura kwenye comment section below, and you have to support your answer. Yes, support your answer. Because kuna watu wanapenda utu tusichana tudogo wanaweza kumanipulate. Ukimwambia left, oh yes daddy, left nini. Mimi nataka mtu ananichallenge, anamwambia left, ananiambia but why left? Why would we not go right? And then nini, so we sit down and have a conversation. Then you strike a balance. What do you think? Tutaka mtu kako kampo, ka JKUAT hivi. KU. Ama tuende USIU, ama MKU, ama Kenya Poly. Tupige tu hapo Kenya Poly tu. Ama hata RTI. Ama Mombasa Technical. Ama tuingie Kisumu Poly. Ka first year. Think about it, let me know. Just for What's up everybody? Your guy the top in the building. Nairobi is cold, man. It's drizzling. Yani baridi inanyesha. Yeah, I hope your day is coming on well. Anywho, the purpose for doing this video is just to put out a word of encouragement, and also to highlight the plight of boy child. Okay, what am I talking about? From my story, there's so much that I didn't say, and I haven't said, and I decided, let me not say this and that, so that it doesn't look like it's a battle or we are fighting to prove a point. No, I was just putting it into perspective. And from the story, you figured out that as much as I was smiling every day and doing what I do, there's a lot that was happening behind the scenes. Now, I want you to take that and put it on your boyfriend, on your husband, on your dad, on your grandfather, on whatever. By the way, I've gotten very crazy DMs. I think I'll post some of them. Some of them we'll discuss them on the podcast. We have a podcast that the one for men's problems. We'll discuss it over there. And I want you to put it over there because a lot of men are going through situations and they can't talk. That man that you know over there, they'll smile every day. I want you to do this, go on YouTube. I think you'll find it on YouTube. Just write videos recorded of fathers or men before they committed suicide or something like that. There's a video like that. You'll see like one day before, hours before, they are happy, they are doing whatever, they're whatever. So a lot of men are hurting and all of us are confused. We don't have solutions because sometimes the solutions are normally a little bit extreme when men lash out or when they fight back, and people just see the fight. People will not know the cause. That's what I always say. There's normally a why. You see? But from my story, for the men, this is what you'll pick. Don't revenge. It's not worth it. Walk away, man. Walk away from trouble if you can. It don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. Yeah, okay? So sometimes just walk away, man. It's easier to get your peace of mind. It'll be better for you, okay? So walk away. Don't revenge. Karma will handle it. God will always handle it, and time reveals everything. And for the men out there, talk, man. Talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Like myself, when all of this was happening, I spoke to Roba, I spoke to Leslie, Decap, Omush, Munez. Like them, they were there when it was happening and they were seeing it. And they were just like, especially Leslie, Decap, the rest, they were like, we told you. So let me tell you guys an interesting story, okay? About how we met. Okay, then now I'll never talk about this again. Okay, maybe. Psych. So, where do I begin? Okay, let me just put it out there that, by the way, everybody in my family was against this. They didn't understand what I saw or whatever. Everybody, from the kids to my mom, to my dad, to my bro, to the cap, to my man, everybody was just like, I think we spoke about it on my kids' channel, and you can go and watch. They said a few things over there. Some I didn't even know. And I was like, I'm doing this for me, man. This is for me. But later, I'm just like, you could have listened. Okay, well, so this is how we met. I think Jalas called me or texted me, one of those, and told me, there's a lady who has biashara for you. It's a client who wants to meet you. I think I was at Samaki or something. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So, is it someone you've worked with before? Can I be? It's someone I know. Nah, I'm familiar with. Nikamwambia, okay, sawa. So, kama ni msio familia naye sampatie namba yangu, nini. Nikamwambia pia mimi nitumie namba yake, because akipiga na namba sijui labda sitashika. So akantumia, so call, nikapick, hey, what's up? I need to meet you over this business, nini. I said, cool. Pull up to Samaki. Pulls up to Samaki. We sat at the counter there for like maybe 10-15 minutes. I think I was shooting because I was in between things. And the minute I sat on that counter, I don't know what happened. Until today, I have no idea what happened. I don't know how it happened, because everything happened so fast. And then during that time, I'd already been single for about 2 years. After my last heartbreak, I was single for like 2 years. I was in between. Like, you get someone, you try kidogo 1 week, you're like, kidogo. Yeah, itana mali unaondokea before anything happens. Nini. So I was single for like 2 years. For about 2 years before I'd sat down and said, now I want to try this again. So when everything was happening, I was just like, okay, let's see what's gonna happen. So everybody, was against it. I spoke to Leslie, I spoke to the cop, spoke to everybody. They were just like, no. And then during this time, by the way, this happened around the time when I was doing My Woman. Do you remember when I was shooting My Woman? Yes, that is when I was shooting My Woman. That's when it happened. And by the way, there was never biashara. We just spoke, and then one thing led to another thing led to another. And all of a sudden, within a short span of time, she was constantly at my place, like all the time. Like I was like, hey man, what's up? So one time, she was at my place for maybe like about a week. And I was like, hey, you got a toy here? Where's the toy? Oh, the toy is home with the nanny. I was like, no, we don't do that over here. Go bring the toy, man. And I think that is how I ended up meeting the toy. And one thing led to another. Nini, we struck a bond with the boy, and it was an amazing boy, and it happened. And when this was happening, we realized, kidogo, this house is now getting a bit small. It was a 3-bedroom house up Raptor Road in Westlands. I'm like, see, we get a bigger kribo, nini, so at least we can manage. We add another nanny, so we have 2 nannies, nini. Let's try. And I jumped with 2 feet in, man. Let's build together, man. Let's do this, let's do that. And I started injecting, man. From biashara to whatever, to grooming the boy, to everything, to protection, to provision, to nini, man. And a lot used to happen, and me, I wasn't seeing nothing. Like, I would see problems and situations, but I was just, trust me. Until today, I don't know what happened. I have no idea. But there's a time I started working with a pastor called Pastor Steve, Pastor Steve, ako, ile place ni Kayole ama ni Umoja? Kayole, I think ni uko Kayole. So I started working with Pastor Steve, kaza kuniambia vitu. And then there's also a time on Obinna show live, I started bringing a lot of spiritual to people. Nini. So when these things started happening, and we were talking with these people, and my eyes started opening, I started seeing different things, and I was like, and I started thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, trust me, I don't know how that happened. I don't know whatever happened. I can't explain to you how it happened. Yeah, but here we are. Here we is, man. Yeah, we've learned. Yeah, so that's a summary of how we met and how everything happened. Maybe if I think of something else, I'll say, oh, by the way, do you know a very interesting thing that I used to look at when we were having the DCI story? There's a time when we went first, they didn't pull up with the lawyer. Then baadaye akasema watakam sijui Tuesday, tukasema tapatikana Wednesday. So when we went on Wednesday, the lawyer didn't come. Then akakuja peke yake, akasema watakuja peke yake, but on condition she talks to me without my lawyers. So when alikam, my lawyers akatoka, tukabaki hapo ndani. Then akaanza kuongea nini. Then she started crying again when I brought my evidence. Nilikuwa hapo, the other DCI officers were just like, there were women, there were two ladies. Then akasema, oh, me, I'm not in good position now to talk. Me, I can't talk now. Akatoka kaenda. So nikabaki nao sawa wanaangalia zile za Obinna must stay strong. So kushuka hivi nikapata ningoja hapo kwa parking. Ati I want to talk to you nini. Nikamwambia okay, sema. Walikuwa na kitonga by the kitonga kashuka hivi kwa gari. Nikamuuliza, why are you doing this to Emotion, Munez? You know these guys, man. They've never done anything bad to you. You know the type of people that they are. Why would your fight is with me? Mbona unawekelewa se unomenya iko? Oh, I'll just forgive them on condition that you come back home. Nini. Nilikuwa na mwangalia ni zile za, what the hell? But anyway, story for another day. Adios.